ambition. And I want to talk to you about ambition in a you know me, I don't like to talk about things the way people talk about things. I like to talk about things my own way, and I want to talk about things using my own story, right? So back when I was 2003. So we were just starting. I was finishing my third album, and I just signed Sumia, and I was working on her first album. And when her album came out and my album came out, I was looking for a way to sell music on the internet. I was already using the internet to find the addresses of DJs and radios all around the world to send them my CDs. I've been doing this for 3 years at that time. And in my head, I was like, I really have to find a way to sell music online. And I found a little piece of code in a programming language called PHP. That is it's an easy server web programming language that was part of my Kaysha.com that I think I have Kaysha.com since '96, and my host, DreamHost, they had something where I could put some PHP code that I could run from my website. And I've been programming and building HTML on my website since '96. I'm a web designer. I'm a graphist as well, and so I found this piece of PHP code that could be used to create a store inside of my my website. So I created a store called Sushiro Ultra Digital Store in 2003. So you could go to my website and you could pay $1 or $2 on my PayPal, and in exchange you could download one MP3 from files that were hidden in a folder deep inside my and the program would take care of all of this. But let's say that to resume, I had my own MP3 store back in 2002, 2003 inside Kaysha.com. And I remember selling my first 10 songs. And I was so happy. I was like, yo, I sold 10 songs, blah, 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 blah. And I was telling this to my partner at Section Zouk. And so I come to him and say, yo, look. I sold 10 songs. I made $10. And he started laughing. He was like, you sold 10 songs? Listen, we sold like 25 albums of Sumia and 20 of your album. So we sold total of 45,000 copies. We made almost 500,000 euros. And you're here talking to me about your $10. And I was telling him, yeah, but that's the future. And he was like, yeah, but I'm interested in the now. And I was like, all right. And 17 years later, I'm the first African artist who ever sold more than $100,000 of music on iTunes. I now generate from streaming on Spotify and Apple Music and the others around 8,000 every month. And my ex-partner, who was the big boss of that record company, his company is bankrupt. He's not here anymore. He still has his catalog. He's still making money from the streams of the old catalog, But because they were so comfortable in where they were and the money they were making, that they were not able to understand what was next. And more than that, they were lacking one of my fundamental traits, which is ambition. I'm a very ambitious person, but not in a bad way. I'm not ambitious in the sense that I would walk on the head of other people to achieve my goals. But I'm ambitious in the way that when I know where I want to go in 10 years, I'm gonna place the pounds, and I'm gonna place everything so that I arrive in the space where I want. And I remember that when I decided in 2012 to stop making CDs and to release my 7th album only in digital, everybody was laughing. Everybody was, this guy is crazy. This guy is, oh my God, if he doesn't want to release CD, it means that his career is over and he knows he's not gonna sell them. And me, I was like, no, I'm working for the future. I'm not working for the past. And the problem with a lot of people is that they don't know how to let go where they are. It's like, I love to use this one. It's like Tarzan. Tarzan, when he's on one rope and he's here and he's going to the next one, if you don't let go the rope, you cannot go to the next one. If you don't let go the rope, you cannot go to the next one. So you go back, and then at a point the synergies goes slow, and then there you go. You halted in the past. Me, I'm a guy, I never had a problem letting go something to go to the next thing. And I had no problem leaving the digital world back when the system that I was talking to you about, which was building the CDs, printing them, having the plastic, the digipack, all these things. I had no problem leaving this world when I knew it was a world that was over in 5 years. And because I jumped out 5 years before, I was able to be ready for the next phase. And it's the same thing when I decided to do one track every week last year. Everybody was like, yeah, you crazy. Or doing albums with 40 songs. Everybody was like, oh, it's not a good idea because you are not letting people have the time to enjoy the songs, whatever people were telling me. And when the pandemic arrived, this is actually what saved me. That I had a studio at home and I was able to continue releasing music the whole time. Even when I was sick with COVID and I was in my bed, not knowing if I would see the next day, I was still releasing songs every Friday. Today is Friday, it's midnight. I released the song. Again, another one. And this way of seeing things, and this way of being ambitious, but not just ambitious. You have to be ambitious with a vision. The ambition is not just having an ambition just to make it from by any means. The ambition is having ambition that serves your vision. And this is what I have, and this is why a lot of people like to listen to me, or a lot of people understand the things I say and they follow me, is because I see things with a clear logic, and I see very far ahead in the future. But then I know that if something takes 5 years, I'm not trying to make it take 1 year. I just place all the bricks one by one until I reach the pyramid. This is my way to be. And I really believe that a lot of people, they lack the vision, they lack the ambition, they lack the drive, or sometimes they want to be big, but they don't know what to do with the size that they get, because they want to be big just because it looks good to be big. I always prefer being small, efficient, smart. My whole label is a one-man operation. I do the covers, I do the mix, I do the recording by myself, I do all these things, but I'm generating enough money to feed my family, pay for my kids' school, etc., etc. If I wanted to multiply my money by three, I could either wait 3 years to continue to work on the vision, or I could add 1 or 2 people. And why I prefer waiting is that every time I try to add people, I realize that they are not fit. They don't have the vision, and they tend to destroy the things I do. That's why I stopped working with other people, because most of the time, a lot of these people, they come to this business. A lot of people, they come to this business with the desire to show other people that they don't like and that don't like them, that they are better than them. Listen, the people who don't like me, they don't exist in my world. I don't care about their opinion. Since they don't like me, I don't know why I would care about their opinion. So I don't have nothing to prove to them. The only people that have to prove something are my parents, to prove them that the path that I chose and the education that they gave me led to something. That's the only thing that matters to me. The watchers, the strangers, the people that don't pay my rent, their opinion, that doesn't count. And it is what I call ambition. And I would say it's an ambition, but it's a healthy ambition. I'm not ambitious in a way where I don't see a limit to what I want. I really see steps to where I want to go and how I want to go. And I think this is what makes the difference between longevity and short-sighted quick wins. And a lot of the people that I know that never work with a vision and a certain ambition, a lot of them, I saw them win, but I saw them lose fast as well. A lot of people ask me all the time, "Oh, why did you stop making music? Oh, where are you? We don't see you on Trace TV." And I tell them, I don't play on Trace TV because I'm not interested in. I mean, my videos are there, but this is not my main goal to play on Trace TV, when I prefer creating content for my YouTube channel that I control, instead of giving content to somebody else and giving them the force. You see what I mean? And this is what I call the vision. I'm interested in creating force and power and foundations to my platforms. Even if it's inside of YouTube, inside of Instagram, inside of Facebook, I want to have control over my brand and my content. I can, listen, if one day YouTube is pissing me off for whatever reason, I can take 3,000 videos and turn them to another platform, right? I did that before. So, but the thing is, I own the content, and this is what's the more important. I can take all the photos that are on Instagram and start posting them in a new platform. I can take all these videos or the live and start being more on Twitch than YouTube. And this is what is the difference. It's a question of, what do you want to build? A lot of people, when you tell them what are you trying to build, they will tell you, I want to be famous, I want to fuck girls. This is not building something. You have to build your brand. You have to build the platform that will be the base on where your feet will stand. And you have to build the wings that will help you fly. A lot of people, they love to stand on other people's platforms and they want to fly with other people's wing. But what happens when the platforms is removed from under your feet? You fall. What happens when people take their wings back? You fall. When it's your own platform, it's your own content, it's your own catalog, it's your own crew of people that you are building, like what we are doing here, the Club Shada. It's a content between you guys and me. And what makes the content is it's not just me talking, it's me interacting with you guys. And this is a platform that is being built in front of your eyes. It's been 6 months now. In 6 months, when we arrive to number 100, we will see how far we went, and we will see how far we have to go. We will see who is still here, and we will see who is new, and we will see how many people are here. And this is what will make the difference. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you after this 2-hour introduction. That was beautiful. Like I said, ambition is being alive, having dreams too. Very true. Nah, it's exceptional because yesterday there was a birthday party. What it do, bro? Exactly. Some come for the money and the statute and not for passion. You have to come for passion, then you take the money and you let the status build itself by itself. Very. Nadia, you are the one. Tell him. Learn how to set goals in life. And once you reach the goals, make sure you already have the next goals ready. Once you know you are two years from your goal, already start thinking of what you're going to do next. Because a lot of people, when they reach the goal, they don't know what to do next. So that's where they fall back.